In this video, she will be trying the 3 most popular side hustles in India to find out how fast you can earn 50,000 rupees and figure out which one will be the best for you. You will get an interesting takeaway. Do watch till the end. Okay, let's start. Okay, so there will be 3 different levels and each of the levels will be one side hustle. The goal for each of the levels is to collect the gold coins as fast as possible and reach till the end as quick as you can. But make sure that you don't get hit by the cactus. Okay, now look at the top. The coin bar will be our goal for 50,000 rupees and in the bottom we'll have the timer. The timer will indicate how long it took her to complete each level. Let's start with level 1 or reselling. So reselling basically means that you buy a product, either a new one or a used one, at a lower price and sell it in the market at a higher price and you make a profit out of it. It is often done through online platforms like Flipkart or Meesho, or else it can be done through physical stores as well. So this is Trusha, the reseller. She wants to start her side hustle, that is reselling, but from the very beginning she faces her first problem, the perfect product. Finding a good product is the first big challenge. And in order to solve this, Trusha searches the market for trending products or products that are high in demand. The demand can be there either due to the current season or because of the festive season and due to a lot of other reasons. For example, if it is the rainy season, then these transparent umbrellas can be a good product. Or this portable AC for college students during summer. So she gets her product, an umbrella with a fan in it. And she orders the inventory and makes a website. She even gets her first order within the first 2 weeks. And that is a nice progress. But that is until the next problem arises. At this point, everything is ready. The product, the website and the inventory. But here comes the problem. People are not buying the product. Even if it is trending, there are very few sales. So to fix this, she learns marketing. She decides to run Facebook ads to get some online traffic and personally reaches out to local shops nearby to see if any shopkeeper is ready to keep her product. At first, the sales are very slow. But suddenly, one day, one of the local shopkeepers orders 70% of her inventory to keep at his shop. And the rest 30%, that is sold through online sales. And she is finally sold out. Okay, so the 50,000 goal is done. The challenges in this level were decent. The first sale was done within the first 2 weeks, but to earn the 50,000, it took her around 70 days. That is around 2 months and 10 days. Okay, so now let's move on to the second level. So this is Trusha, the video editor. She's in second year of her college and wants to earn some money through video editing. So before we continue, a little backstory, we'll consider that Trusha knows a little bit of basic video editing skills. Okay, so she sees some videos online and DMs 7 cafes and 3 restaurants on Instagram asking whether they want any video editing services. On day 2, 8 of those DMs were rejected and 2 of them showed a little interest and they agreed at a price of 300 rupees per reel. But here's the twist. The deadline was to deliver on the same day. Trusha, the editor, agrees and makes 2 reels for each cafe. That is 4 reels in total and she earns 1200 rupees on the second day. And she was really happy that from the second day itself, she was able to earn money. So from the next day onwards, she started DMing more cafes, more restaurants for the next 20 days continuously. But she did not get a single response. So now she decides to create an editing portfolio and professionally message clients. But this time she does not just stick to cafes, she contacts other local businesses like clothing stores, wedding planners, some of her relatives and friends as well. On the 25th day, she finally gets a call from one of her relatives who offers her a wedding project for 4 videos for 67,000 rupees and each of the video was 30 minutes long and this time the deadline was 15 days. She completes all of these videos in just 7 days and her relatives were very happy with the output and they finally paid her 70,000 rupees. So here the situation is a little different. Trusha, the editor, starts earning from the second day itself, but the money she was earning was pretty less. She was editing multiple videos a day, but the results were not that great. But that is until she finally gets that wedding project. This single project completed the goal of 50,000 rupees and this was done in a month. Alright, let's talk about the third side hustle. This is Trusha the tutor. I mean, technically not, because she's a college student, but she wants to earn something during her free time. So she decides to teach nursery students. I mean, teaching basic ABCD won't be that tough, right? It may seem easy, but this is probably the most difficult out of all of them. Because the most difficult part of this is getting the students. So at first, Trusha asks one of her neighbors who has a nursery going kid, and she agrees. Now the fees can't be set very high, so she stays at 1500 rupees a month for 5 classes in a week, and each class will be 1 hour session. But this fee will come at the end of the month and not right away. Now the word spreads. There is a new tutor in the apartment, and more families are wanting to send their kid to Trusha the tutor. At the end of the first month, there were around 7 kids, and the earning was 10,000 rupees. In the second month, there were more parents who were interested in this tuition, but the kids were much older. Very few from the first standard and some of them from the third standard as well. Now Tutor Trusha has around 18 students and the fees round up to around 47,000 rupees. But here comes the main problem. Trusha is still a college student, and teaching around 18 students won't be possible for her. And neither can she arrange more time, as she also has to go to the college, finish up the assignments, and has her own exams. So she decides to ask one of her friends for help in exchange for money. So they divide the students and teach them at the same time. So at the end of the second month, she gets around 47,000 rupees plus 10,000 rupees from the first month, minus whatever she pays her friend. But here's a disclaimer, apart from all of the numbers, education should never be treated as a source of money. This is a much more serious side hustle, as the future of a kid depends on this. So being a tutor has a lot more value than just earning money. If you're a college student or a working professional and want to earn some money, then these side hustles can be something that you can consider. Not just for the money, but maybe to provide some value as well. But keep in mind that these numbers can vary a lot depending on the circumstances. For example, if you're working for a US client, the pay rate will be much higher. Or if the product that you chose for reselling is not in demand anymore, then your invested money will be gone. So these were some of the side hustles that you can look into. There are a lot of other side hustles, but these were our best picks. But keep in mind that these are not get-rich-quick schemes. Also remember that if you're giving your time and energy to your side hustle, then you might be losing that time and energy from your actual career. And then there finally will be a time where you have to choose between both of them. And each of them has its own upside and downside, so choose wisely.